Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Los Angeles and Phoenix.
Nice nine.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Walton. Then it's Tracy McGrady. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Westbrook in at the point guard. And it's going to be a 3-second call. LeBron against George. Here's LeBron. That's short off the rim.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Here's Westbrook. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Floats in the hook shot.
Kevin, the hook shot is such a weapon. I'm surprised so few players use it.
Feeds to George. Here's Cousins. That shot, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Down low. Stolen by George. Up the floor. And there's DeMarcus Cousins on the assist by George. Cousins has got his first points in this one.
And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Phoenix on defense. Here's Wade. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. They get Russell Westbrook.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
The hook. Abdul-Jabbar misses. George dishes to Durant. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from James. Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar, and a missed layup.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Phoenix, no good that time either. Los Angeles trails by 3. McGrady passes to Abdul-Jabbar. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him. That was a smart pass by Wade that time.
Stolen by Durant. Outside, George. Durant with a screen on James. George dishes to Wade. Stolen by Westbrook. James kicks to Walton. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
And right off the bat, Greg, it looks like that A game is exactly what he brought.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Hardaway passes to Worthy. And the rejection by Leonard. Hardaway against Johnson. And it's in off the backboard.
Timeout.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Allen Iverson's checked in for Hardaway. 1:11 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Iverson, and Iverson throws it down.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard. Iverson against Johnson. Love with a wide open look. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
Here's Mikan, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
And now running up the court, Leonard pushing it up. Johnson outside. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we've got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. Phoenix ahead as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Dwayne Wade. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Dennis Rodman. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Pierce in a small forward. Launches it. Excellent D there from George.
Not good shot selection, long range, and a defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Now here is Hardaway. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins. Wade kicks to Shaq, and he makes that one.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The feed to Rodman. Hardaway dishes to O'Neal. 6 on the shot clock. From short range, Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got his third rebound tonight. Here's Allen. And no good that time. Excellent D from Wade. Pierce the pass to O'Neal. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Rodman. Misses off the left iron.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Got that one up quick. That's 7 points for Kevin Durant.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
You know, he relishes doing that, too. I mean, I've watched him in the past. He loves to make an opponent feel the pain because of how good he's playing.
Roberson, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for O'Neal. Walton comes in for Rodman. LeBron's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Tracy McGrady subbed in for Dwayne Wade. The drive by Allen. Durant in the corner. Los Angeles trails by 10. McGrady kicks to Walton. And Walton throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And here is Hardaway following the three from Ray Allen.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Now here's Cousins. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Durant kicks to Allen. Allen with another miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And it's good for 2.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Allen's got 9.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Love's checked in for Walton. Worthy comes in for James. Allen Iverson is checked in for McGrady. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Hardaway. Now here's Johnson. Rebound by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
The finish. And the jam by Harden.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Phoenix has possession after the basket by Los Angeles. Leonard. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Westbrook kicks it over to Worthy. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Here is Harden. It could go. That misses. The second half just about to get going here.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Kareem. He has 11 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
D-Wade out there with Allen. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Durant. And it's George in the threesome. That's who's out there for Phoenix. McGrady dishes to LeBron. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from George. Allen for three. The rebound by Walton. Los Angeles trails by 10.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game, clearly.
And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, a bit over eager right there. Left his feet too early.
Yeah, and if you're already boxed out like he was, just back up. Because if you don't, you're going to get called for the over-the-back foul every time.
Westbrook against Wade. Kicks to McGrady. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. It's on Kevin Durant. Los Angeles shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And George gets it to go.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the foul on Dwayne Wade. That's his first foul. And Phoenix making a change here. Robertson's checked in. And then for Los Angeles, Rodman, he's checked in for O'Neal. Wade comes in for McGrady. Hardaway is subbed in for Russell Westbrook.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
George passes to Wade. 6 to shoot. And Cousins throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. The drive by James. And Walton kicks to James. And it's sent back by George. They recover it. Goes back up. And the basket by Walton.
Timeout.
Walton's got 8.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing. And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. And then for Los Angeles, Kevin Love's checked in for Walton. Pierce comes in for James. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Hardaway. And stolen by Iverson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Johnson goes in. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Iverson kicks to Rodman. Back to Iverson. Down low. And Wade slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one.
Boy, that sounded like Greg Anthony stealing a little bit of Kevin's thunder. I know this guy's hoping to rouse his teammates for sure with that one.
He is, and Greg sounded better saying it than I did. For Phoenix, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Johnson. 12 points and 1 rebound.
Iverson kicks to Love. He dishes it to Rodman. from past the arc. And Kevin Love gets the three. Love's got 8.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Johnson attacking. Here's Yao. Phoenix no good that time either.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. James Worthy's checked in for Rodman. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Dwayne Wade.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half. Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him. Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
From deep, Iverson. Love. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Phoenix leads by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Russell Westbrook out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Worthy. And it's Walton in at the 4.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Worthy can't hit. Allen for the 3.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
LeBron's checked in for Los Angeles. Westbrook kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's LeBron. Makes it off the glass.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Yes, he does, and they need nothing less from him tonight. Another clutch performance is exactly what they're hoping for.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Now here's George. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Man, they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Allen dishes to George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
Kicks it out to Allen. In the corner, George with it. For the 3. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
And Walton kicks to McGrady. Back to Walton. The 8-footer. He doesn't hit that one. Nice D from Durant. Walton with the steal. Durant with the steal. Outside, George. The dish to Durant. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. Puts up a 3. Kicks it out to Allen. Fires for 3. The rebound by Walton.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Westbrook passes to Walton. Here's McGrady, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Oh!
My goodness.
Such opportunistic basketball right there, and that's when they desperately needed it.
Now here's Allen. Wade left side. Kicks it out to Allen. It's stolen by McGrady. And he dunks it down.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instincts, Greg, to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Here's Cousins. After the basket by Los Angeles. Shoots from 12. It falls!
And that's his go-to move right there in the low post.
This is to McGrady. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Back to McGrady. Count it!
Oh, he's just flexing his muscles on that slam.
Oh, he wanted these people to hear that one.
Yes, sir. Bring in the force.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Now here's Durant. Cousins dishes to Allen. Clock at 4. Sinks it.
Timeout.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Pass to Walton. Lets it fly. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different